How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are enjoying this wonderful weather that we're having. I know I am. I've been doing a lot lately. I was feeling a little bit under the weather today, so I didn't go to church, uh, but I'm feeling a lot better, so I'm making this New Trains Part 48 installment video. Let's see, where do I start? So my friend Rini from the Netherlands actually sent me these two DVDs, which I've already watched this one. He actually gave me HO scale versions of these from Fleshman, which are really cool. And I haven't finished watching this one yet, but there's like 6 discs in here, I think, and they're really good. They're each an hour long. And then he sent me some pictures of him. That's him and his mom. That's me and him when we went to Strasbourg. That's when he came over to visit me. We hung out that day. So thanks, Rini, for sending these to me. I really appreciate it, buddy. Let's get started. So I know it's been a while since I made an installment. I've been really trying to collect enough equipment to actually make a New Trains installment. So that's why I'm making this video, because now I have enough equipment to actually do that. So let's get started. So I actually bought another Bachmann E33. This one's in the Penn Central paint. So this one is 4605. The other one is 4608, which is that one right there, which I've had for years. So I found this one on eBay. It was a great deal, dirt cheapest one I've ever seen, and it works great. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. And then my friend Radisson gave me this DCC ready trackmobile. So thank you, Radisson, for that. Really cool. It's a good puller too. It pulls one car. You can possibly pull two on level track. And then in my last installment, you guys saw that I had a nacella power car. But this is what I was actually going to be doing with it. So I actually had to rebuild the entire section here using another power car. But this is the Bombardier Jet Train, I should say. So this is going to be the Bombardier Jet Train. It's not finished yet, but it will be soon. The power car is actually the Metroliner coach here, so that's the power unit. And then the turbine unit is here, and I have a coupler, NEM coupler pocket that I modified for both, so they can couple just like the original one. So that's a fun project. Not sure if I showed this, but I do have a second box cab. This is also a roundhouse. I found this at Nicholas Smith. Someone actually had this disguised as a caboose. So it was disguised as a caboose, but I took this top section off, and because I realized what it was, it's a box cab, and I just mounted it on the original box cab frame or chassis that I had for my one that I converted to DCC using a GE 70 tonner chassis. So that's going to be another box cab project, which is going to be fun. And moving down here, these are my two recent purchases from Nicholas Smith Trains. So I found a Montana Rail-Link F45, which those are pretty hard to find. It's an Athearn Genesis. It's my first Athearn Genesis F45, and it's a great runner. It's a great puller too. It's extremely heavy. I put the railings on it. The antenna was coming off, and I put Zap-A-Gap glue on it. It's still kind of bent at an angle, but it's better than what it was, so I'm leaving it alone. It's missing the horn, so I got to reinstall that. But other than that, everything is intact. And then this is my Athearn ready to roll with DCC and sound SD40 number 7342. It's in the experimental Southern Pacific paint scheme. So it's got functioning nose lights and Mars lights front and rear. I like this unit. It's really cool, and it's a great puller. It's a beast of a puller. Moving on, this is another engine I got from Nicholas Smith, but this is a custom project that I'm working on. This is the ER30C. So it's basically similar to the Santa Fe SF30C, which is their rebuild program for GE units, but this is the ER and W version of it. That's a ongoing project that I will be showing more details about in the future. Moving over here, this is, it was an Atlas SD24, but I converted this into an SD14R. I got the spark assessors here, and I put the 3-chime air horn here. I left the turbo blower housing here just because if I took it off, there'd be 2 holes there, and I didn't want that, so I just left that there. But that will be renumbered into the ER&W numbering system. But I just wanted to showcase that. And then I purchased these 2 Walther's ballast hoppers, Union Pacific and Chicago Northwestern. Very fitting because the UP bought the Chicago Northwestern. They're great. So I put KD couplers on them, and well, no, they already had KD couplers on them, and I put metal wheels on them and whatnot. And then I bought 2 more Mantua Holly Sugar. 2 Mantua Sugar cars. I brought, as I said, was Spreckles Sugar, and Holly Sugar. So I bought these 2 from Nicholas Smith also, modified them with, this one has KD trucks, and this one has Bowser road railer trucks, which are roller bearing, but I used them instead. And they're really great. I have my other sugar cars out there, along with my other Mantua cars. These are all Mantua hoppers here, by the way. So they actually have the functioning doors underneath, which is really cool. So yeah, that's what I've been purchasing, guys, and that's what I've been working on. So yeah, I got a lot more stuff that will be coming in. The next video you're really going to like because it's all ER&W equipment. I mean, technically that's ER&W, but it's not sublettered for it yet, so I'm not including that in the video. This is all the equipment that I have currently. The next video will showcase all the equipment that is already lettered or sublettered for the ER&W. So I hope you guys enjoyed this New Trains installment. Part 49 will be coming soon. Peace, y'all.